Hey, what's up, my YouTube Forex Nation? This is Chris with another No BS Forex report on June 27th, 2018. So, sorry I was away for a couple days, guys. I was on vacation and I just wanted to check back in as we saw some interesting movement in the dollar and some of the yen pairs over the past few days. So, starting off with the dollar, you can see back on the 21st, there was a pretty huge move. I mentioned this in my last video that this 12,100 was going to be an area of resistance, and sure enough, it pulled back quite a bit. And I bet this got quite a few people out. It even moved back down below this 12,020, 25, 27 area, and a pretty interesting area of support. It was support, and it kind of blew through that. But the one thing I always watch is these moving averages. It did not breach these moving averages, and sure enough, in the past day and a half, we've come all the way back up to 12,060 where we stand right now. So longer term, I am still looking at this 12,200 as a potential target, and I have no reason to get out of some of the short trades that I currently have. This was kind of a scary move here down, but like I said, we didn't go through the moving averages, so keeping the trade and keep long the dollar for now. We'll see what happens. I mean, it looks like there's a little resistance up here at 12,060, and we'll see what happens. I think we might get a push back up to this 12,100, and then we'll see eventually 12,200, maybe the longer term goal here. I mean, there's some rhetoric coming from Trump, excuse me, talking about China, trade wars, things like that. So that's going to have some impact on this movement. And I think that's why we're getting a move up today, because Trump is becoming a little less aggressive. So we'll see what happens. I'll show you a couple of trades that I have open here. You can see I've been in these yen short trades for quite a while. So I've sold the CAD pound way back in early June. I have not closed these trades at all. Still have my pound dollar short from middle of June and an Aussie dollar short from the middle of June. So I see no reason to close these trades. Like I said, here's the CAD yen. We got to bounce up to resistance here, and I still have these sell trades on. I actually have another sell trade just waiting to be executed right here around 83.27. So if it got up to that point, I'd be adding to this position. But we'll see what happens there. Let's look at some of the dollar pairs. Euro has come back down quite a bit. We've gone through this trend line, so I see no reason to close these trades that I have open. You can see I've sold here and here. I still have a limit order open up here, so I may get rid of that. But this has moved quite nicely in the downward trend, and it's just holding on to that trend. So I see no reason to close these right now. And the fact that we blew through this trend line here even makes me want to be short even more. So price is looking good right there for the euro. Pound, I mean, this is way down. This is shorter term. That was only a 15-minute chart. So let's look at a longer term. I mean, I mentioned this before in a previous video. 129, 130 is definitely not out of the question. So short term, we had this move back up when the dollar came down last week, but we're right back down to where we were. So I see no reason to get out of these trades. So like I said, guys, everything is looking good so far. I mean, the equities market is up today, so some of the yen pairs have had a spike up. So, like CAD yen, pound yen had a little spike up here. But I see no reason to close out these shorts. This is just kind of a short-term movement. So everything is kind of still status quo. Taking the dollar long and watching the yen pairs move down. So if anything changes drastically, I'll jump back on and let you guys know. All right, talk to you later.